reading now about learning styles, inventory, and strategies. Probably you have already learned that there are different types of learners, and they are differentiated among visual learners, auditory learners, and kinesthetic learners. So, have you ever tried to learn something fairly simple but found it difficult to grasp the key ideas? Or tried to teach people and found that some were overwhelmed or confused by something quite basic? Every one person has a different way of learning. Knowing your learning style can help you prepare yourself for academic success. Maybe, what's your learning style? So here are some descriptions. Visual learners, so they prefer to see information such as pictures, diagrams, cartoons, demonstrations, picture words and concepts they hear as images, easily distracted in lecture with no visual aids, overwhelmed with intense visuals accompanied by lecture, benefit from using charts, maps, notes and flashcards when studying. So, visual learning study tips. Advice, pieces of advice. Copy what's on the board, ask the teacher to diagram, take notes, make lists, watch videos, outline reading, use flashcards, use highlighters, circle words, underline. Okay, and auditory learners. Auditory learners prefer to hear information spoken, can absorb a lecture with little effort, may not need careful notes to learn, often avoid eye contact in order to concentrate, may read aloud to themselves, like background music when they study. They are auditory, so if you like listening to music during your study process, then you're probably auditory learner. Auditory learning study tips. Using word association to remember facts and lines, recording lectures, watching videos, repeating facts with eyes closed, participating in group discussions, using audio tapes for language practice, taking notes after writing them. And the last one, kinesthetic learning. So the description is as follows. They prefer touch as their primary mode for taking in information. In traditional lecture situation, they should write out important facts, create study sheets connected to vivid examples. Role-playing can help them learn and remember important ideas. So the study tips for them are like studying in short blocks, taking lab classes, role-playing, taking field trips, visiting museums, studying with others, using memory games and flash cards. So I heard that probably there are just simple visual, auditory and kinesthetic learners, but most people combine all these styles. And here there is this learning style quiz. So we have to answer, choose A, B or C, and then count. So if there will be more A's, then you are probably visual learner. If B's, the number of B's are higher, then you are an auditory learner, and C's means kinesthetic or tactile learners. So let's try. Learning how to use my computer, I prefer. Just start using the computer and get help. Okay, when getting directions to a new location, it's easy to Or to tell the truth, when answering to the first two questions, I can't choose between A or B. They're both okay for me. To remember phone number. Look at the number and dial it, repeat it. Remember the number by pattern, priced on the keyboard. Not sure here for the third one. Maybe BUC, and nowadays nobody needs to remember the phone numbers. Am I right? For relaxation, I prefer all of this. I prefer all of this. It depends on the situation. I'm better at probably A. Reading. In school, I learn best by who remembers what it was in school. In my school time, it was so many years ago. Maybe by reading. Then to be, thinker, probably thinker and doer. When I study for a test, it works best when I read in picture. So it comes that I'm probably or I will be a visual learner in the end. It is easier for me to remember faces, names, events, faces and events. On Saturday I would prefer to see a movie. In a college class, it is most important to have be a good teacher is great when you have a good teacher who has interest in lectures. And hands-on activities is also good. So here for 11th, I would choose all of these. All of these are important. This area to study by discussing the subject with others. So it's auditory. When I get lost, I prefer A and C. It's not good when you get lost. When cooking, I often look for new recipes, and sometimes I put it together and generally comes out okay. When assembling a new toy or piece of furniture, I usually read the instructions first. When solving a problem, it is more useful to do something about it. Which statement do you like the best? Picture is worth 1,000 words. Talk to me and I can understand. Just do it. Just do it. Then talk to me and I can understand. And the picture is worth 1,000 words. And the last one. The last but not the least. When I was a child, my mother said I was always taking things apart to see how they worked. So interesting. And I should admit that I come to the conclusion that all styles are combined in every person. What do you think? Write in comments below.